Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Amin Qayyum bin Muhammad Razi with the metric number A19EC0093. So for this mini DSA project, we were given case study, which is library. So here table of contents and there and this introduction. So I'm going to explain the introduction later, and then the flowchart. I'm going to explain the flowchart, but only for my part. And then the last one is system demonstration. I'm going to demo my part too. So first, introduction. So here is the description. As I mentioned before, our group project is about system that we use in the library. We have 6 operations in our system, which are view data, insert data, delete data, finding data, sorting data, and to exit the system. So the data that we use in our system are name, identification number, book title, and date borrow. So the target user that for our project, for our system to be specific, is library. So here is the data structure that we use in our coding, which first is linked list to insert and delete data. Second is searching to find data. Third is sorting, but for ascending sort. And last one is stack for descending sort. So the objective for our system is to allow user to record data, to allow user to insert data, to allow user to delete data, to allow user to search any data, and to allow user to sort data. So now we will go to the flowchart and we will say at my part, which is sort item or sorting. So first of all, we have main menu here. There are 6 operations here, and we choose number 5 to sort. So here you can see we have for data, and we can choose which one we want to sort. So first, we will sort name. So here we choose number 1, which is name, and we can sort by ascending order or descending order. If we choose ascending order, it will display name. It will display not with name ascending. If we choose descending order, it will display not with name descending. So if we go back to the main menu and we choose number 5 again, we want to sort IC, so we choose number 2. So we can choose either want to sort ascending order or descending order. If we choose ascending order, it will show the node with IC ascending. If we choose descending order, it will show IC descending. And we will go back to main menu and we choose number 5 again to sort book title, which is number 3, and you can see here number 3. So we can choose either want to sort ascending or descending. If we choose ascending, it will show the book title with ascending order. If we choose descending, it will show book title with descending order. And now go back to main menu, press number 5, and we choose number 4, which is date borrowed. So here is number 4. We can choose either we want to sort by ascending. So if you want to sort by ascending, it will show the node with date borrowed ascending. If you want to sort by descending, it will show not by date borrowed descending. So now let's see what I'm talking about, which is I'm going to do the demonstration. Allow me to change my screen. So yeah, here are the operations. So first, let's take a look. What data do we have here? Number one, view. So we have 5 person here: Saiful, Anuar, Amin, Qayyum, Adli, Hanis, Syahmina, Ayushaimi, and with their IC, with their book title, and with their date borrowed. So now let's go back to main menu and we choose number 5 to sort. So we will sort one by one. We will start with name, number 1. We want to sort by ascending order. To see the result, we have to press number 1, which is to view. And yeah, Adli Hadis is coming first, and the last person is Syahmina. So next is we want to sort again the name, and we want to sort in descending order. Number 2, we press number 1, and we can see Syahmina is first right now, and the last person is Adli Hadis. And next is we want to sort IC. So for IC, first we want to sort the ascending order. Let's take a look. Yeah, ascending order is 00 is coming first, and the last is 99. My name. The first is Saiful Anuar, and now we want to see descending order for IC. Number 2, number 1, and yeah, 99 is coming first, and 00 is coming at last. Amin Qayyum is coming first, and Saiful Anuar is coming last. So next is we want to sort the book title. We will start with ascending order. Yeah, biology and life is coming first, chemistry and love is coming second, pengajian Al-Quran Jilid 1 is coming third, the fourth is physics and algorithm, and the fifth or the last one is poetry salju. So now we want to sort the book title, but in descending order. So let's take a view. So yeah, poetry salju is coming first now, and the last one is biology and life. So next data, which is the last data we want to sort, is date. So for the date, we will start with ascending order first, and we can view, yeah, 0218192021. Arusaimi is coming first for this time, and the last one is Saiful Anuar. So the last, for the last, we want to sort date borrowed, but for descending order. Yeah, for this time, for descending, Saiful Anwar is coming first, which with the date borrowed 21/12/2020, and Arif Sami is coming at last 02/11/2020. So now we can exit the system, which we press number 6. And that's all for me. Thank you so much for watching.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I am Syahmina Wazien binti Amlan. Now I'm going to explain to you the flowchart for insert item. The main menu will show the options for user to choose from. For insert function, user will have to choose two, and then they will have another option, which is the position to insert the data. If they choose 1, then the system will allow the user to insert in front of the list. And then the user will have to key in the name, IC, the book title, and the date borrowed. And after the user has done keying all this data, they will be brought to main menu. And then if the user choose 2, the system will allow the user to insert the data in the middle of the list. And after they have done inserting all this data, they will be brought to main menu. And then if the user choose 3, the system will allow the user to insert the data at the back of the list. After they are done, the system will bring the user to the main menu. So now I'm going to show you the system prototype for insert function. So this is the main menu, and for insert, the user will key in number 2 and then click enter, and then they will have to choose the position to enter the data, which is whether they want to insert the data in the front, in the middle, or in the back. So first, I'm going to show you when the user choose 1, which is to enter the data in front. So 1 and then click enter, and then they can proceed to enter the data. In front, and then press enter. And then enter and key in the book, front, and then enter, and then the date, and then enter. So right after they click the enter button for the last data, which is the date borrowed, the system will bring the user back to the main menu. So now we will view the data that have been inserted and press 1 for view and then enter. So now the data is inserted in the front of the list. Okay, and then press any key to continue. We press 2 for insert. So now I'm going to show you the process of inserting the data in the middle of the list. So press 2 and then enter. And then enter the name, then middle, and then the IC, and then enter book, book middle, the date, and then press enter. So let's view the data that we insert. The 1 and enter. As you can see here, we have successfully entered the data in the middle of the list. And then press enter. So now we're going to the last part for insert. Enter, which is at the back. So press 3, back, so name back, and then enter, and then the IC, and then enter, and the book back, and then enter, and then the date, then enter. So now let's view the data that we inserted. Press 1 and enter. And as you can see here, now we have a new data inserted at the back of the list. So we have 3 positions to enter the data, which is at the front of the list, in the middle of the list, or at the back of the list. Okay, then press any key to continue. Okay, next I'm going to show you the flowchart to delete the item. So we'll start with main menu, which will show the user the option that they have. And for delete function, they have to press 3. The process for delete item is the same as the one in insert item. The difference is that one is for delete and the other one is for insert. After the user choose 3, and then they must choose the position which data to delete, whether it is in the front, middle, or back. So if they choose 1, it will delete the front of the list. If they choose 2, it will delete the data in the middle of the list, and if they choose 3, it will delete the data at the back of the list. After either delete front, delete middle, or delete back, the user will be brought to main menu. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the system prototype for delete item. And for delete item, the user must choose 3, just like I mentioned before. Okay, so press 3 and then enter. So first, let's delete item in the middle. So I'm going to press 2, then enter. And the result will be shown in the view function, which is 1, and enter. And as you can see here, the name middle is no longer here. And even if you check the other item on other index, there will be no more name middle. Okay, press any key to continue. So the next part for delete, so let's choose 3 and then enter. So now let's try delete the data at the back of the list, and then we have to press 3 and then enter. And now, okay, now let's build the list by pressing 1 and then enter. And as you can see here, the name back is no longer here, which means it is successfully deleted from the list. So next I'm going to show you the last part for delete, and then 3 enter, which is to delete the data in the front of the list. So press 1 and then enter, press 1 and then we can view the list, enter, and the data for name front is no longer here, and this system only contains the original data from the beginning. So that is how to insert and delete item in the list. I think that is all from me. Thank you.
Okay, so now we move to the flowchart for search item. So the system will start and go to main menu, and the main menu will show all these options that we can choose. There is view, insert, delete, find, and also sort. And lastly for exit. For now we're gonna choose. We're gonna use 4. That is find, so we can find the data. So the system will show that we want to will ask whether we want to find data via name, IC, book title, or date row. For example, if we choose number 1, that is for name, so it goes here, and the system will ask user to enter the name that they want to search. Then this then the system will search uh, if there is the name in the database that in the system. So if there is the data in the system will show the name, IC, book title, and that borrow. That is all the data that link to the name. But if there is no data, it will go no and back to the main menu. Same goes to the IC. We choose 2 for IC and input IC and search. The system will search, and for it will show if there is IC in the system, that is the IC that we input, and show all the data linked to the IC, and then go back to the main menu. Same goes to book title and also date borrow. So basically all these 4 are using the same process, that is enter the data, search for data, and show or go back to the main menu. So now we move to the demo for find data, that is number 4. So we choose 4 for find data. So the system will ask to find via name, via IC, via date, and via also book. Okay, but if we want to cancel, we just press 5 and it will go back to the main menu. So we go to find. But if we enter the wrong data, the wrong option, such as 7, we show wrong option and we have to enter again. So for example, so now we're gonna search for name. So this, just enter the name, but don't worry if you enter lower or uppercase letter, the system, because the system will automatically convert all your input data to the capital letter. So such as for Anuar, I just make some uppercase and lowercase. Just enter. So as you can see, it just transform the lowercase to the uppercase. And if there is the data for this name, so the system will show data found and list all the data that link to the name. The Saiful Anwar, the IC number, and then the book title and the date borrow. Then just press any key and we go back to the main menu. So now we're gonna try for IC. Just enter the IC 07 27 07 6567. So you can see just the same. If there is data in the system, you show data found and all the link data it will show here. Then if we go back to the main menu, this same goes to the other, that is book and also date. It will ask for if you enter for book, it will ask the book title, and if there's book title in the system, it will show all the link data, all the data that link with the book title. Same goes to date. So that's all for demonstration for finding data, and that's all for demonstration for search item. So finally we come out to the conclusion. All in all, the objective in this project are achieved. That is to allow user to record and track data, to allow user to answer data, to allow user to delete data, to allow user to search for data, and to allow user to sort for data. So our target user is the librarian. So I would think that based on the objective that already achieved, we think that librarian is the most suitable user for our project, because using this system, it will be easier for them to manage all the data in the library, because they can enter, delete, search, sort data that they have in their workplace, in their workplace. So the system is suitable for them to use in their while they are working in library. So that's all our group. Thank you.